Hello YouTube, hello Facebook. Thank you so much for watching. Today I want to share something very interesting with you. I've not been around for a while for a reason. I was working on something very secret. But it's good stuff. I want to say, if you look at my channel right now, this is a new channel I had to put up, and this is a lesson to some of you all, and this is also good. I don't know how I'm gonna call it, but it's probably a lesson. It's something I dislike. Now this is the second time my YouTube channel has gone down, right? And even though the first one I got it back, this second time I don't really, I'm not bothered. And if you've been in that situation before, you know that when you've put up lots and lots and lots of videos, you're expecting that those contents stay there, but when they go, then hey, whatever. There was some issue with people, sending spam comments and stuff like that. I don't even know how these things work, and I'm not bothered. I'm still going to keep going. So today, this has given me opportunity to create something new and fresh, which is something I call against all odds. Right now, this actually came to me before I had problems with my channel. So I'm just going to go straight in, and every day I'm going to try as much as possible to share a success story I read. Now, against all odds actually came to me when I was reading a book. Now, the whole idea of against all odds is that against all odds, just like the name, some people have gone through what we've been through, and they've come out of the other side of the tunnel more victorious, more powerful, more stronger than before. Right, like the song goes, what doesn't kill you should make you stronger, and if it doesn't, then obviously I don't know what's going on. But whichever way, I am really inspired. I'm fired up to like be sharing these success stories, because it's a way that I'm learning as well. And for some of you all out there, you want to quit, you got into a point where you think that it's no point to move on anymore in your business, or doing anything on your business. So you're actually thinking of throwing in the towel and getting a job, or doing something else, or changing whatever you're doing. But whichever way that you decide to go, there is nothing like quitting. Quitting is just the last resort, when you know obviously that you're in the wrong position and you have to do it. But in itself, people have actually triumphed whichever way it is, right? So today I'm going to read a quick story from one of my books here. This is really good stuff. This is a new book I'm reading, and I've made it a point to read every single day. So I just want to share this with you quickly. I'm just going to open the page of the story, and I don't know if I should tell you who the story is about, but I think I'll leave it to you to decide, or to find out who it is. Where is it? Now, this particular lady is phenomenal. When I read about her, actually, I read about her somewhere else. I didn't read about her. She didn't just come. I don't know how I'm gonna say it, but I didn't just come across a name. But I was actually reading a book, which is along the lines of what she's done, and the author of that book recommended this book by this person. So I decided to buy that book and read it, right? And then there it is. And then when I bought this book and I started reading it, and I came across a point in the story, because from that old book has stated some of the great stuff she's done, how good she is in what she does, right? So I decided to read this. So I'm going to go straight into the story. Now, I think I have to give you a background of who the person is. That way it's easier to connect. Now, this story is about Lee Milteer. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. And this is a coach. She's a personal coach. She's an entrepreneur. She's an author of a lot of books, and she's got one of the best sellers. Success is an inside job. This one here. I don't know. I can't focus properly. Well, it's too much light. So she's the author of this book, and this book is just brilliant. She makes it so simple, and it's better than most of the self-help books out there. But that's straight to the point. Anyway, so she is now one of the top end, high end, coaches, personal coaches. a public speaker. She's really powerful in what she does in her own respect. So I'm going to read from her life and the kind of lifestyle she had before she became this kind of person. Now, this is what she says. As a child growing up in the rural Virginia, a mile from nearest paved road off, I don't know the name of the town, is Chakatuck Creek. I had none of the traditional advantages. Yet, despite the fact that I had no role models, no college degree, no little money, and no connections for networking, I still beat all the odds. Right? During those young years, I spent a lot of time alone. In the evening, after my parents had and brother had went to sleep, I would tiptoe quietly outside, and laying on the grass between two German shepherds, I would stare up in the skies, lying there, stare up in the skies for hours. Sorry, lying there hour after hour, listening to horses graze lazily and in the distance, under the thousands of stars. I would dream about what life would be like when I grew up. How was it that some people seem to become successful while others never found their dreams? What was the secret? As I lay under the stars night after night, secretly pleased that no one knew I was there, I gradually became aware of a small voice inside. In fact, sometimes when I got really still, I would just know things. For one thing, for one thing was certain: I would never be happy living the life others expected of me. I wanted more. I wanted to see the world. I wanted to be independent. I wanted to feel in charge of my own destiny. Today, in retrospect, I realized that one of the strongest assets was that I constantly asked questions, hundreds of them, and the singular question: how do people manage to become successful? Beat like a drum through my days, blah 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 blah. So I think I'm gonna end it here. But you get the point I'm trying to make. Now, against all odds, this is someone who's never been to college, well, had a limited education, lived far away from civilization, and still come out to be one of the best sellers, one of the best entrepreneurs of our time, and still inspiring more people. Lee Milteer is a great person when it comes to self-help, when it comes to self-development, when it comes to building yourself and building your success from within to outside. And reading this book here, I've realized I would recommend that if you get the book, just read it. I've realized that it's just everything comes from within, and based on her story, I am so inspired. I know that I can definitely make it, and so can you make it. If you have the time, you can go look her up. She's got a great Facebook page. It's called facebook.com/Lee Milteer, or her website. Is it milteer.com, I think. She's got a website like that as well. So there are so many people that you find that against all odds. So this is my first story. I hope it inspires you somehow to achieve more. Now, some of us have got more resources than some people have, but the only problem is that we're not looking at our resources. We're looking at what other people are telling us to do, or what the norm of the society is. That's why we want to find things easy in the beginning, and then we end up finding it difficult. But if you strive to go through, I believe, that's my personal belief, I believe that it would always end up being easier when it starts difficult, because it's probably conquered all your demons. So thank you so much for watching. If you get the time, go look up Lee Milteer, right? And then you can read a little bit about her and what she's doing out there. She's doing great work out there. She's got some great books out there as well, and I'm sure that those books will help you. And thank you so much for watching. And this is my first against the odds video. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about a remarkable man in my life, so hopefully that should help as well. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.